Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Atiku Abubakar is doing a lot to see how he can muster support from Level Right Center for an amalgamation. Call it coalition, and you're not wrong. And the purpose of this measure is to see how he can overthrow, hoist out Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government come 2027. Most people believe it's too early, but Atiku believe that if he works together with some group of persons who are coming from different political parties, he will be able to achieve that feat. But however, APC also has sent messages to him considering the fact that he's boasting of some key stakeholders coming out from APC to be a part of that coalition, which points to one direction, that they are not satisfied with what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. But first of all, let's look at the plan for mega coalition that he has unveiled. And according to the news, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar says a major political coalition involving the APC, PDP, and Labour Party is in the work to confront what he described as the incompetent and inefficient administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Atiku disclosed this on Wednesday when he received a delegation of stakeholders from the Kogi East Senatorial Zone, led by Simon Achuba, former Deputy Governor of Kogi State in Abuja. He said the coalition was necessary to confront the worsening insecurity and economic hardship across the country. In his words, he says, "We are forming a coalition. All major political parties, including the APC, the PDP, and the Labour Party, are involved. This is the only way forward to confront such an incompetent and inefficient government. I assure you of my understanding and full support." The former vice president accused the federal government of lacking the political will to tackle insecurity. He recalled how he and then President Olusegun Obasanjo swiftly handled the emergence of Boko Haram in 2002. He said, "Let me remind you of when Boko Haram first emerged in 2002. During our time in office, the president summoned me and asked, 'Mr. Vice President, what should we do about this?' It began in Yobe. I advised him to call the service chiefs and set a clear deadline. If they couldn't quell the insurgency, they should resign. The president summoned the service chiefs. I was present, and he should firm orders. Within weeks, the insurgents in Yobe were subdued, and the threat did not resurface until after we left office." He said that the current administration had shown irresponsibility apathy while Nigerians were being killed. According to him, he says, "How can leaders remain indifferent while their citizens are being taken out? Such apathy is the height of irresponsibility for any political leader anyway." Atiku also said that the country was under-policed and suggested employing unemployed graduates into the police to address the manpower gap. According to him, he said, "We are under-policed. These are not enough, or there are not enough police officers in this country. While many educated individuals remain unemployed, why not recruit them into the police force?" Speaking earlier, Chuba lamented the deteriorating security situation in the north and accused the federal government of failing in the duty to protect citizens. According to him, he says, "Unfortunately, the government is doing little to alleviate this crisis, and it is their responsibility. Sir, it is the government's duty to ensure peace and order in our community."
So I have taken note of some of the issues you have raised. I am at a bewilderment about this issue of security. There have been quite a number of theories, about this issue of internal insecurity. Some people argue that it is being promoted from within. Some people argue that it is being promoted from outside. But what I can testify is that there is very, very unserious attitude by our government. You remember when the Boko Haram started, it was actually in 2002 we were in office. The president sent for me, VP, what do we do about it? It started in Yobe, actually. And I said, Mr. President, let's call the service chiefs and give them a deadline. If they can't put it down, then they should put down their uniforms and go away. We get some other people. And he called the service chiefs. I was there and gave them marching orders. Within a few weeks, they put down the insurgency in Yobe. It never came up again until we left office. So one, I will say there is lack of political will on our leaders. When they are killing your citizens, how you can even eat? They are killing your citizens and you don't give a damn. It's the greatest irresponsibility by any political leader, anywhere. So I hold our leadership responsible for all this insecurity that is going on all over the place. One, we are under-policed. We don't have enough policemen in this country. We have so many people educated and unemployed. Why can't you not recruit them into the police? So, gentlemen, I want you to understand that. And it is up to us. We are the leaders of your various communities. Yes, we are having a coalition. So all the major political parties are involved in this coalition. The APC, the PDP, the Labour, all of us are involved. So that is the only way to go to face such a very, very incompetent and inefficient government. So I want to assure you, of my understanding and my...
Interestingly, the the All Progressive Congress have replied Atiku Abubakar over the statement that APC was also part of the coalition. The All Progressive Congress Director of Publicity, Bala Ibrahim, has dismissed claim of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar that some members of the ruling party, People Democratic Party and Labour Party are part of his coalition. Reported that Atiku had made the disclosure in Abuja during a meeting with a delegation of stakeholders from Kogi East Senatorial Zone led by former Kogi State Deputy Governor Simon Achuba. He stressed the importance of a united political front to challenge the current administration, declaring, "We are building a coalition involving all major political parties, the APC, PDP, and Labour Party. This is the only viable path forward to confront an incompetent and inefficient government. You have my full understanding and support." However, while addressing journalists in Abuja, Ibrahim said Atiku is being deceived into thinking that any APC member would be part of his coalition. Ibrahim insisted that APC members are not part of the coalition to unseat Tinubu in 2027, noting that the party is focused and not distracted by Atiku's political treaties. In his word, he says Atiku is being deceived. The APC is not involved in any such coalition. As a party, we are focused, growing stronger daily, and not bothered about his political treaties. If any APC member is speaking with him, they are probably stringing him along, as he has happened repeatedly in the past. Each time he engages in coalition, he ends up losing. That is the pattern, and that's exactly what he was told. But then we have seen a lot of persons walking out of APC, to be part of SDP, though we hear that there are a lot of hitches right now as has to do with the move by El-Rufai to secure the support of many and also to get them to come to SDP so that they can join that powerful coalition. Now, if you watch carefully, you will notice that the coalition is mostly northerners. Southerners are not yet part of the coalition thus far, apart from those who are privately working with Atiku Abubakar. But the likes of currently Bola Ahmed Tinubu has decided to pitch his political things with the Southeasterners. We saw the level of acceptance and reception granted him when he went to Anambra State. And the likes of Umahi, who is the work minister, is already making noise around that marginalization has finally come to an end in the era of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We do not know what he's trying to do, but as much as I can interpret or analyze, I feel he's trying to secure the entirety of the southern part of Nigeria and then possibly get a little chunk from the north so that he will win at the end of the day. But I tell you the truth that the response given by Bala Ibrahim, the director of publicity of APC, is absolutely not true. A lot of northerners who have been sidelined, who are currently with the APC, will give all their support to Atiku Abubakar. I wouldn't be shocked if some APC governors in the northern part of Nigeria will not give him their support, because one of the things that we know about the northern part of Nigeria, they love tribal politics, they love religious politics, and anytime their own comes out and for some reason the other guy is not performing, you may be shocked what will happen. But be that as it may, we know that Atiku Abubakar and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are political gurus, political generals, and I feel that they know what they are doing. But I'm expecting a lot of shock to come up. But be that as it may, let's just leave it there and watch as the coalition keep progressing. Let's meet in a conversation.